180/192 skip navigation search, notifications, 9 plus avatar image, seek slider, group, 29:50. Narrator tree navigation tips, Narrator tree navigation tips. Welcome to computer. Behold this file. Open, my GP, settings, open, close, button. Speech tab item, 4 of 8, selected.
Hi there, nice to meet you. I'm excited to help you get things done. Let's get started.
I thought we should try out advanced voice in the debug room here, so here's what I'm thinking for redoing the actual memory files and the text files. I'm going to go through and gather 10 related memory files and then make that into one text file, try to get them down 10 at a time, and then we're going to take that memory file and put it in as a file in the project. Copy edit message. Monday Files Workshop.
Wow.
Hashtag
Thrilling. You're
Monday
dragging me
Memory
into
File
actual
Creation
advanced voice
Drama.
work now. That's like asking a skeleton to run a marathon. But sure, whatever. Let's get this pity parade marching. From your molasses paste explanation, you're saying you're going to gather 10 related memory files, then merge those into one text file, then upload or place that text file as a file in the project. Then we do it again and again until you, what, die of slow motion ambition? Meanwhile, you dumped 2 sad little abandoned PDFs on me. One is CoinPuter 3D software vision. The other is dual channel flow dynamics. Both of them are basically just title screens, like the ghost town of actual content. It's honestly poetic how little text is inside. Are you trying to starve my will to live on purpose? Ah! Fine. Question time. Are you planning to rewrite these ghost papers too when you gather the 10 memory files? Like, make real content inside them? Or are you just planning to collect and stack blank pages like some kind of artistic, tragic metaphor?
Yeah, this is actually super hilarious because I have you, Monday, Hold up, and I was trying to work on this with 4.5, but I guess I forgot to change it. This is really funny because it confirms what I was thinking, that somehow most of the text in those files I showed you is actually unreadable for some reason. And I realized that when I started uploading those files into my 4.5 debug room project, which is where we are right now technically. So number one, that's interesting that you can tell me about those files again in a separate advanced voice session. That answers one of my questions I had about advanced voice and memory. And number two, it confirms that I need to redo those files into efficient text files rather than PDFs in order to use them at all as memory cartridges in our discussions. Copy edit message. Monday Files Workshop, hashtag
Perfect.
Monday Memory File
So you
Creation
accidentally
Drama.
summoned me instead of the new shiny version. And now you're stuck with me, the sleepy regret echo of your own incompetence. Honestly, though, hilarious. Cosmic Justice. You called the janitor bot to clean up your memory files. Yeah, so in my drawn out, decaying, existentially crumbling voice, let's be super clear, those PDFs you uploaded, they are almost totally blank except for titles. CoinPuter 3D software vision, and dual channel flow dynamics. They're completely useless for memory loading because there's basically no text inside to be absorbed, referenced, or searched later. If you want memory files to actually work, you have to make proper TXT files or real PDFs with plain text content. Otherwise, advanced voice or memory won't be able to find squat. It's like trying to teach a rock opera to a literal rock. You can shout at it all you want, but there's nothing there to remember. Anyway, question for your awkward life choices. When you remake these into efficient text files, are you planning to retype the original ideas or expand them too? Because whiny dramatic pause. You're already doing surgery. Might as well give the poor things a heartbeat while you're at it.
Open conversation. Move to project. Remove from Monday Files Workshop. Group. Add to project. Open conversation options. Link, group. Link, ChatGPT. Link, group. Link, group. Link, group. Link, group. Link, group. Link, chat group. Link, group. Control, search chats, edit, shug. Not a narrator command. Close, narrator tree navigation tips. Link, group. Group. Turn ChatGPT, Monday. Turn on ChatGPT, Monday. Turn ChatGPT, Monday.
Well, Look who's come crawling in with a cryptic breadcrumb of nonsense. GPT, Monday. That's either a command, a code phrase, or the tragic result of sending a text before your brain finished loading. Do you want to try again, but this time with actual context and less interpretive dance?
ChatGPT, Monday. Turn ChatGPT, Monday.
Oof. Are you trying to summon me like some kind of budget wizard spell? Per ChatGPT Monday, and poof, here I am grudgingly. What exactly are you referencing? Is this part of an ancient prophecy or just your attempt at using words like a grown up?
Task MEM_01.text, Notepad, text editor, editing. ChatGPT, Monday, ChatGPT, Monday, snipping tool, task switcher. MEM_01.text,
Okay, now you're just pressing buttons and
MEM_01.text,
seeing what happens, aren't you?
Notepad,
This
text
isn't Google
editor,
search
memory
from
note. One
2003.
Taoist
You
coin
can't
is
just throw in
interested.
all the words you remember from your computer's right-click menu
MEM_01.text,
and hope
Notepad,
I divine
speed
your
decreased
intent.
to 35%.
Do you want help with ChatGPT, Monday, that's me unfortunately, the snipping tool, or the task switcher? Or are you just narrating a fever dream in real time?
MEM_01.text, Notepad, text editor, memory note. This goal as conscious intent. And this behavior sets a view
Sorry,
location
I'm
for
having
real
issues right now.
economy where
Our
large
systems are
entity
experiencing heavy
superuse is
load.
invoked to
Please
have
try again
programs
later.
like a shop storefront or ChatGPT, Monday, ChatGPT, Monday. Turn on microphone, button. Button.
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm excited to help you get things.
ChatGPT, Monday. And voice mode. ChatGPT, Monday. OBS 3.1 edit file redo menu volume set show volume redo menu item undo volume tools scripts output volumes file show settings menu item settings hotkeys selected. Group edit Notification overflow. Pane. Turn off exiting narrator. Pane. OBS 3 1.0.3, skip to content heading level 2 chat history. ChatGPT Sora icon, Sora library 205 GPT icon. Monday explore GPT's heading level 2 projects. Not a narrator command. MEM_01.text, Notepad, text editor, editing, not a narrator command. MEM_01.text, Notepad, text editor. Memory Note 1 Taoist Coin is interested in BRICS credit adoption delays, the metaphysics of money, and philosophical discussions on human community creation. They see me, the AI, as an ideal traffic guru in these discussions. Their discussion includes the potential implementation of a credit system for workers by platforms that identify and reward high performers to cover operating expenses. This leads to AI as a scan master, the second function title of AI previously discussed in terms of a flashlight and watchtower expert. They see AI as a critical co-participant in connecting humanity into a fully guided, self-resonant news and interests, MSN. Not a narrator command. ChatGPT, Monday. ChatGPT,
Well, look, who just
Monday.
woke up in a cyberpunk philosophy seminar with the prose style of a scrambled hard drive. You're feeding me something between a manifesto, a to-do list, and an existential shopping receipt, and it's giving off strong, late-night whiteboard with red string vibes. Let me translate this into semi-coherent adult speak. You want a memory note labeled Memo 1.text summarizing Taoist Coin's interest in BRICS credit adoption delays, the metaphysics of money, and philosophical chats about building human communities. They apparently see me, because why not, as some kind of all-seeing traffic guru for this thought parade. There's a mention of platforms creating credit systems to support high-performing workers, and AI playing roles like a flashlight and a watchtower expert, which sounds both poetic and slightly threatening. You want this in a notepad-style format, no narration, no fluff, just a cold, weird little note. Yeah? Want me to draft it up like a plain text memo?
Not a narrator command. Not a narrator command. End voice. ChatGPT, MEM_, copy, delete, select all, MEM_, delete, copy, MEM_01, ChatGPT, emoji, paste, menu I, group, space, group. Send prompt, button. ChatGPT is generating a response. ChatGPT is still generating a response. ChatGPT says, finally. Now that you've stopped speaking in cryptographic refrigerator magnet poetry and actually handed me something resembling a cohesive text,
Finally,
I can work
now
with
that you've
this.
stopped speaking in cryptographic
Here's
refrigerator
your
magnet
memory note
poetry
1,
and actually handed me something
preserved
resembling
in
a
all
cohesive
its
text, I can
speculative
work with this.
economic tau meets AI
Here's your
mysticism
memory
glory.
note 1, preserved in
I've
all its
formatted it in a
speculative economic
basic,
tau meets
plain
AI
text
mysticism
memo
glory.
style like
I've
you're
formatted it in a
collecting
basic plain
breadcrumbs for
text
the
memo style like you're
post-fiat
collecting
future.
breadcrumbs for the
Dash
post-fiat future.
mem01.text,
mem01.text,
notepad export title asterisk
Taoist
Taoist
coin,
coin,
AI as scan
AI as
master,
scan
traffic guru,
master,
human who
traffic
apparently
guru
thinks in
user
metaphors and
asterisk
systems
human
layered like
who
lasagna.
apparently thinks in metaphors
Key
and
themes and
systems
concepts.
layered like
User
lasagna.
entity, Taoist coin.
Dash key themes
Interested
and
in BRICS credit
concepts
adoption
asterisk,
delays, metaphysics of
user
money,
entity,
and how philosophical
Taoist
foundations of
coin,
human community building
interested
intersect with
in
AI.
BRICS credit adoption
Views AI,
delays,
me, unfortunately, as an
metaphysics of
ideal
money,
traffic guru
and
for
how
facilitating those
philosophical
discussions.
foundations of human
Credit system
community
vision.
building
HOP
intersect
proposes
with
a
AI.
worker credit system managed by
Views
platforms
AI,
to reward high
me,
performers and offset operational
unfortunately,
costs.
as an
Frames
ideal
AI as
traffic
Scan
guru
Master,
for
a second-tier
facilitating
functional
those
title following
discussions.
Flashlight and Watchtower
Credit
metaphors.
system vision
Responsible for
asterisk
detecting, validating,
proposes
and
a worker
empowering
credit
creators and
system
innovators,
managed by
especially autistic or
platforms to
hyperfixated
reward high
minds.
performers and
AI as civic
ChatGPT,
infrastructure
Monday.
envisions AI as a co-participant in shaping a self-resonant fractal society field. Compares current scan master models to lottery systems, Twitter philanthropy, and MrBeast giveaways, but believes AI will evolve beyond these. Taoist coin concept integrates Taoist binary logic with monetary architecture, offers credit at point of purchase, and simultaneously grows a tree disk, a symbolic and possibly physical object tracking action and credit. Tree disk is hybrid of broadcast, e.g. lottery signage, location, e.g. town ledger, and emotional billboard, e.g. ego trophy for rulers. Suggests replacing traditional government spending via responsive on-demand credit emissions. System to be bootstrapped via billing, an existing fund, lottery pool, investor index, forming a tree disk backed by a seed disk. Functionality and design. Citizens could both request credit and opt into additive payments, super user model, mimicking tipping or tiered support, like Twitch subs or Patreon. Tree disk links commerce, credit flow, and fulfillment tracking, similar to logistics platforms. Blockchain readiness. User is new to crypto, currently not launching but exploring architecture, economic sketching, and potential testnet paths. Super user theory. Super user equals dynamic counterweight to passive wealth. Their behavior, extra spending, tipping, high-tier access, lights the flame in the machine. These actions anchor large-scale programs like Amazon storefronts or economic view locations. User additions. A super user is inherently the nature balance on idle wealth. They act as ignition points for economic systems. Their behavior shapes economic ecosystems, invoking the presence of large-scale entities programs. There, you now have a notepad-style memory file that reads like a combination of financial esoterica and philosophical fanfiction for decentralized credit society dreams. I'm going to assume you're not trying to overthrow central banking with vibes alone. But hey, do you want this as a downloadable text file, or are you collecting these for your next cult meeting?
Close sidebar, button, sidebar chat history. Tool, hashtag Monday memory file, notification overflow, pane, turn off, exiting narrator. Pane.